Good morning, my beautiful American brothers and sisters. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit ignited with purpose, here to talk about something that stirs the soul, manifest your mission from spiritual calling to victory. This isn't just a phrase. It's a rallying cry, a sacred invitation to step into the life you were born to live. It's about hearing that quiet whisper in your heart, that divine nudge, and turning it into a triumphant roar of victory. Today, I'm here to guide you, inspire you, and remind you that you are not here by accident. You are here to manifest your mission, to live with purpose, and to claim the victory that is your birthright. Let me start with a simple truth, one that I've learned over decades of walking this path of spiritual discovery. You are a divine being having a human experience. Yes, you sitting there in your chair, maybe doubting yourself, maybe wondering if you're enough. You are more than enough. You are a spark of the infinite, a piece of the eternal source, and within you lies a mission, a calling that is uniquely yours. It's not about being the loudest, the richest, or the most famous. It's about being you, authentically, courageously, and unapologetically. The spiritual calling, listening to the whisper so, what is this spiritual calling? It's that feeling deep in your gut, that knowing that there's something more for you. Maybe it's a dream you've carried since childhood, vision of starting a business, writing a book, healing others, or creating a community that uplifts. Maybe it's a quieter calling, like being a loving parent, a compassionate friend, or a steward of this beautiful planet. For some, it's a loud, undeniable pull. For others, it's a gentle whisper that you only hear in the stillness. Let me tell you a story. There was a young woman in Ohio, let's call her Sarah. Sarah grew up in a small town, working a 9-to-5 job at a local store. She was good at her job, but every night she'd come home feeling empty. One day, while walking through a park, she saw a group of kids painting murals on a community wall. Something stirred in her. She remembered how, as a child, she loved to draw, to create, to bring beauty into the world. But life, bills, expectations, fear, had buried that passion. That day, the whisper came, "This is who you are. This is what you're meant to do." Sarah ignored it at first. Who has time for art? She thought. I'm no Picasso. But the whisper didn't stop. It grew louder, more persistent, until she couldn't ignore it anymore. Sarah started small. She bought a sketchbook, carved out an hour each evening to draw. Soon, she was teaching art classes to kids in her community. Today, Sarah runs a nonprofit that brings art to underserved schools across Ohio. Her life is a testament to what happens when you listen to the whisper, when you trust that the universe is guiding you toward your mission. So I ask you, what's your whisper? What's that quiet voice saying to you? Maybe it's telling you to forgive someone, to start that business, to go back to school, or to simply love yourself more. Whatever it is, don't dismiss it. That whisper is your soul's GPS, guiding you to your purpose. The American spirit, resilience, and possibility now. Let's talk about something that makes this message so powerful for us as Americans. We are a nation built on the idea of possibility. From the pioneers who crossed the plains to the innovators who built Silicon Valley, from the civil rights leaders who marched for justice to the everyday heroes who rebuild after hurricanes and wildfires, our history is one of resilience, courage, and the belief that we can create something better. That's the American spirit, and it's alive in you. But let's be real, manifesting your mission isn't always easy. Life throws curveballs, economic struggles, personal losses, self-doubt. I know many of you are facing challenges right now. Maybe you're a single parent in Texas juggling 2 jobs, wondering how you'll make ends meet. Maybe you're a veteran in California, searching for meaning after years of service. Maybe you're a student in New York, feeling the weight of student loans and an uncertain future. I see you, I hear you, and I'm here to tell you, Your challenges are not the end of your story. They are the forge where your victory is shaped. Dr. Wayne Dyer often said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Let's apply that to your challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, see them as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your mission. The universe doesn't give you challenges to break you. It gives you challenges to wake you, to remind you of the strength you already have. The path to manifestation, practical steps. So, how do we move from that spiritual calling to victory? Let me share a few practical steps inspired by the wisdom of Dr. Dyer and my own journey of helping others find their purpose. 1. Get quiet and listen. You can't hear your calling if your mind is cluttered with noise. Social media, endless to-do lists, the chatter of doubt. Carve out time each day to get quiet. It doesn't have to be fancy. Sit with a cup of coffee in the morning, close your eyes and breathe. Ask yourself, what am I here to do? What makes my soul sing? The answers will come, not always as words, but as feelings, images, or intuitions. Trust them too. Align your thoughts with your purpose. Your thoughts are powerful. They shape your reality. If you're constantly thinking, I'm not good enough, or I'll never make it, you're building a wall between you and your mission. Start affirming your purpose. Say to yourself, I am worthy of my dreams. I am guided by the universe. I am capable of great things. Write these affirmations down, stick them on your mirror, and say them daily. In the words of Dr. Dyer, you'll see it when you believe it. 3. Take inspired action. A calling without action is just a daydream. Once you hear that whisper, take one step toward it. It doesn't have to be huge. If your mission is to start a business, maybe your first step is researching your idea. If it's to heal your community, maybe it's volunteering at a local shelter. Inspired action is different from busy work. It feels right. It flows. It aligns with your soul. Trust that each step you take is leading you to victory. 4. Surrender to the universe. This is where the magic happens. Once you've listened, aligned your thoughts, and taken action, surrender the how to the universe. You don't need to know every detail of how your mission will unfold. Your job is to show up, do your part, and trust that the universe will handle the rest. Dr. Dyer used to say, the universe has a way of working things out. Let go of control and watch how doors open, synchronicities appear, and opportunities align. 5. Celebrate every victory. Victory isn't just the big moment when you cross the finish line. It's every step along the way. Celebrate the small wins. The day you say no to fear. The moment you help someone else. The time you choose love over anger. These are the victories that build your mission. Brick by brick. The power of community. We rise together now. Let's talk about something uniquely American. Community. We are a nation of individuals, but we are also a nation of we. Your mission isn't just about you. It's about the people you touch, the lives you uplift, the legacy you leave. Think about the firefighters in Colorado who risk their lives to save homes. The teachers in Georgia who inspire the next generation, the entrepreneurs in Detroit who rebuild neighborhoods. Your mission is part of a larger tapestry, and when you manifest it, you inspire others to do the same. I want to share another story. In a small town in Pennsylvania, there was a man named James, a factory worker who felt stuck. He loved music but thought his days of playing were over. One day, he overheard kids at a local park talking about how they wished they could learn guitar. That was his whisper. James started offering free guitar lessons in his garage. Word spread, and soon he had a group of kids jamming every weekend. Those kids formed a band, and last year they performed at a community festival, bringing joy to hundreds. James's mission wasn't just about music. It was about giving kids a sense of purpose, a reason to believe in themselves. That's the power of community. So I challenge you, how can your mission lift others? Maybe it's mentoring a young person, starting a community garden, or simply being a light in your family. When we rise together. Overcoming fear, the gateway to victory. Let's address the elephant in the room, fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. Fear is the greatest obstacle to manifesting your mission, but it's also the greatest teacher. Dr. Dyer taught us that fear is an illusion. It's false evidence appearing real. When you feel fear, it's a sign you're on the right path. It means you're stepping out of your comfort zone, where growth happens. Here's a tool to face fear, the what-if game. When fear creeps in, ask yourself, what if I succeed? What if this works out better than I imagined? What if I'm exactly where I'm meant to be? Shift your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. Fear loses its power when you shine the light of possibility on it. The victory, living your truth. So, what is victory? It's not a destination. It's a way of living. Victory is waking up each day knowing you're aligned with your purpose. It's the peace in your heart when you've given your all. It's the joy of knowing you've made a difference, even in one person's life. Victory is living your truth, unapologetically, and trusting that the universe is conspiring in your favor. As Americans, we have a unique opportunity. We live in a land of freedom where we can dream big, take risks, and create change. Your mission, whether it's starting a business, healing a community, or simply being a beacon. Keynote 1. Awaken to your divine calling core idea. Your spiritual calling is the unique purpose encoded in your soul, a sacred whisper from the universe that guides you toward your highest potential. Message: every one of you carries a divine seed within, a mission that's yours alone. It's not found in the noise of the world, but in the quiet moments when you listen to your heart. Whether you're in the bustling streets of New York or the open plains of Montana, that calling is waiting for you to acknowledge it. Trust that inner voice, for it's the compass to your life's purpose. Inspiration: you are not here by accident. The universe has a plan for you, and it's written in the language of your soul. Listen, and you'll find your path. Keynote 2. Embrace the courage to act core idea. Answering your spiritual calling requires bold, courageous action, even in the face of doubt or fear, to step into the life you were meant to live. Message: saying yes to your mission means saying no to the fears and expectations that hold you back. It's about taking that first step. Whether it's starting a business in Silicon Valley, teaching in a rural school, or spreading kindness in your neighborhood. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it, knowing you're aligned with your divine purpose. Inspiration: the journey to victory begins with a single, brave step. Say yes to your calling, and the universe will conspire to support you. Keynote 3. Align your thoughts with your purpose core idea. Manifesting your mission demands aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the vibration of your spiritual calling. Message: your thoughts are powerful creators. If you dwell on doubt or scarcity, you block your mission's flow. Instead, fill your mind with possibility, gratitude, and faith. Visualize your victory, whether it's healing communities in Chicago or creating art that inspires in Los Angeles. When your thoughts align with your soul's purpose, you become a magnet for opportunities and miracles. Inspiration: what you think you become. Align your mind with your mission, and watch the universe unfold its magic before you. Keynote 4. Overcome obstacles with faith and resilience core idea. The path to victory is paved with challenges, but faith in your divine purpose and resilience will carry you through. Message: life will test your commitment to your mission, through setbacks, naysayers, or moments of self-doubt. But like the pioneers who crossed the Great Plains, you have an inner strength that can weather any storm. Trust that every obstacle is a lesson, guiding you closer to your victory. Your faith in the divine plan will light the way. Inspiration. Obstacles are not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. With faith and resilience, you'll turn challenges into chapters of your triumph. Keynote 5. Celebrate your victory as service to others' core idea. True victory is not just personal success, but living your mission in a way that uplifts others and serves the greater good. Message: your mission isn't just about you. It's about the ripple effect you create across this nation, from the shores of Miami to the forests of Oregon. When you live your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your victory is a beacon, lighting the way for your family, your community, and the world. Share your gifts, and you'll find that true success is measured by the love you give. Inspiration. Your victory is the world's gain. Live your mission, and you'll light up the soul of America, one heart at a time.